Attack! It's a level 17 Raptor. I guess I can get that. Yeah, 63 damage versus 7. That should be fine. Howdy folks, and welcome to a brand new ARK series! What? Yeah, that's what I thought. Just tamed this little guy. So, long story short, brand new ARK series. That's gonna run in a parallel with Primitive Shigo Plus. And as you might have already noticed, either by the title or by what you see over here, this is not your standard ARK series. We're, this time, actually playing Primitive Plus. That's right, we finally do it. I received an invite from a buddy of mine on YouTube, and he said what happened is Boden Maddox Presents, that's one of the guys on here, set up this server, and we all received invites to join, so we did. So now we're here. It's a couple of YouTubers already. I think we're about 5, 6 people already on here. This is the so-called community center of the crazy fellas. We have one tribe going on for everybody. So we're not gonna do any tribe alliances or any tribe wars. It's not gonna be any PvP. Same as usual, you know, we're just trying to have fun and build stuff and tame dinosaurs and all get along nicely. So we have these use me dinosaurs standing around. We have a fridge, we have a food truck. We have a little shelter with a stone staircase, why not? And as you can see, everything looks different. I, myself, still have to get used to all of this. I had a look on the wiki on ark.gamepedia.com, I think it is. There is a very, very small section on Primitive Plus, on the official DLC Primitive Plus. And one of the things you can look into are the engrams. So let's have a quick look here. I'm level 4 so far. I need some food fairly soon. Let's see. Yeah, we get 2% movement speed, so this is basically your standard setup. That's the standard ARK settings. We do have like 10 times XP and all of that. Sure. Also, my armor is just telling me, no. I never really noticed, like, armor? Huh? What? What armor? Alright. Let's have a look here at the engrams, right? So, it looks fairly regular, I'd say, once you start looking at this. So the beginning is pretty much the same. You get your rope ladders and your wall drums and your flare gun, wooden foundations, all of that. But as soon as you get really into it, as your raft, we're gonna get that fairly soon, so we can have a drive around the islands. We're playing Shigo Islands, so I'm down with that. That's definitely cool. Not gonna build in the mushroom forest this time because we're already doing that. Don't want to do it twice, right? Tripwire alarms and all of that. I was a little surprised to see that there is stuff in here that I wouldn't expect from a Primitive Plus mod. Like, you see these, right? That's your metal pike, that's your crossbow. The ghillie suit is in here, that's the smithy, I believe. It looks a little different. What else do we have? There's your grenades and smoke bombs, and your radio is in here. Chitin armor, obviously. That might be the sword. There's also a machete. Sickle, yeah, fine. There's some new fences. There is some new building materials, and when I say some, I mean a lot. So you can build in brick, you can build adobe walls. I just don't hope I have to be an acrobat builder for that. Come on, hit the thumbs up button if that was the worst joke I've ever made. Also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. That's how it works, right? These definitely look new. That might be brick, that might be clay, that might be adobe something. There's a new bench, there's a new chair, there is a, I think that's a drying rack or something, or preserving rack. I have no idea what that's supposed to be. That also looks weird, like a wood pile or something. There's a weird pickaxe. I know you can do obsidian in here. There's obsidian arrows. I think that's the hunting knife. There is a musket and there's a flintlock pistol. And this, I think, is the wooden fence gate. Wooden arrow sign, which you can learn right now, although it's way down here. Yeah, we might do that just to, you know, find our way around the server. And then there's a huge campfire. There's the preserving campfire, I think that is. We have fish traps. That's, well, obviously a cement mixer. There's a well. That's the well chain, which you need to get water from the well. There is a meat preserving shed. There's a steel water tower of some sorts, and there's all kinds of stuff in here, as you can see. That will be interesting. There's a boat and a windmill. We're gonna go through all of that, and we're gonna try to do it by tier. There's the well, I believe. So we're gonna start on the very top. If you learn, or if you want to learn, all the engrams, I mean, you get the Titanosaur saddle platform thingy and all of that in here as well, I believe. Somewhere. Like there. Yeah. That seems to be the regular engrams, but then the new ones at the bottom. If you want to learn all of this, you're like 5,800 engram points, and since this Primitive Plus DLC doesn't work with any mods whatsoever, we only have roughly 3,000 engram points once we are level 95, which I think is currently max level. So, first of all, it's going to take a while to get there, and second of all, that sucks. There's nothing we can do about it. So, we're going to live with what we have. There's no non-collision structures, there's no fog mod, which you will find out fairly soon. I think it's already beginning over there. Where are we? Took me a while to find this. I mean, the first time I spawned here, I think I spawned somewhere over here, and then I found somebody living here. Then I had to get through here, died 3 times by Dillo attacks and Raptor attacks, and finally made it over here. There's the mushroom forest where we built in the other series. I'm not sure where I want to build this time. That's the only lake where you can actually find beavers, castroides. I mean, they're supposed to be 20 at all times on the map, but since they usually wander off into the far distance over the horizon, they don't really stick together, which means they don't form beaver dams. This is really the only area where they do. You should find them at this lake and at this lake as well, and usually don't. So this time we might try to see if we find a nice spot. We're gonna avoid a dead island, which is this. We might go over here if nobody's building there, which is a nice area. We might go over here. One of these bays where you have fairly flat areas to build, where you have water close by, and where you can just, you know, kick off, get things going. We might try to build, you know, over here. That might be something. It's, well, if we build here, we have the mountain, we have the swamp, and over here we have the underwater cave, if we need that at all. I mean, you can just dive to the bottom of the ocean and you find pearls and oil and all of that by the hundreds, so that might not be an issue. Also, I don't even know if we need all of these resources. There's so many things in here. It's not what I wanted. What am I doing? Map. Oh, it's freezing. Perfect. There's so many things in here that I haven't seen before. Not in here. Let's try it in here. What's that? Claystone. Feathers. So there's already new things that I don't know what to do about. You need to be petted. So I get an XP boost. We're just gonna pump health on you. Since there's nothing really that we would need you for. We go inside. No? Nothing in there? No. There's wood in there. What are you talking about? Is wood not working? It's definitely not lighting up. Do we need to have spark powder in there? Well, it's not too bad. We're currently not freezing to death. So, that's okay. I guess we just live with that. So, let me have a look around here and gather some XP ores. Make myself something to wear, so you don't have to look at this heavenly body any longer. And then I guess I meet you right back once we have enough level to do some stuff. So, I killed my first Dillo, got some hide, got myself a set of armor, so I'm looking, I wouldn't say good. I mean, how good can you look when you're stranded on an island with dinosaurs, having a weird implant in your arm that glares at you whenever you stare at it? Yeah, I'm doing what every new survivor would do. I'm currently just crafting thatch foundations, the first thing you can do that actually gives you XPs, and we're getting there. Sort of. I'm level 11 now. It's going slow, but it's going. Sort of. I'm really happy that somebody left metal tools at this community center. That helps a lot. And I sort of promise that I'm trying to repair them as best as I can whenever I leave here. So that everybody else can have the same joy in doing this. Also, let's see. Iron, flint, stone, flint. There's your claystone. That's where you get them from. Just to show you. Standard, regular, old rocks. Which is good. Upping my weight currently. I already have 110% movement speed. And I'm going through food rather quickly. There was no campfire at this outpost of ours. So I made one. And we're cooking up food. Still the best nourishment you can have. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Now look at that. That never happened before in any of the other series. Well, it's been a while since I've used regular weight, regular stack sizes. I mean, look at this. It's 100 each, and usually we have 5,000 or 10,000 per. Yeah, it's going slow, but it's going. Sort of. Whoa. I think that level 16 is mad at me. I don't know why. I was running around the corner and he was standing there, so... But if you're mad at me already, I do need hide. 55 damage now, that's cute. Headshot. Come on. I probably shouldn't be getting stuck here. It's not the best idea. I hope I have enough arrows for this. It's been a while since I tried that. Otherwise we have to trike it to death. That might work. Doing some damage. That's enough. No idea. Might have to change a lot of things on this server to make it worthwhile, but then again, I'm not an administrator here. I'm just a player. So, do I have more arrows? I think I have more arrows than durability on this bow, though. Are you having second thoughts? A little late now. You shouldn't have come here. Still hitting. And it looks like I'm doing the same amount of damage. Doesn't matter where I hit, as long as I hit. Now, you can see that there, right? I do have headshots on this guy. And body shots. It's 55 damage each. Doesn't matter. Well, doing it this way certainly has one advantage. I'm getting all the XPs. Don't have to share it with a trike or an RG or anything. And I'm still getting the XP boost over there. That might be something. I leveled up quite a bit. I would really love to show you. I can't. I focused on getting out the construction work, so I did thatch foundations as long as I had to until I got wood. Thatch foundations gave like 8 XPs each. Wood is currently doing like 45, and I'm up to stone tier now. I haven't learned all of it, of course. I think I should be around level 30. Need to get away here for a second. And what we're doing next is we're going to build the raft. I've learned that. I think I have all the stuff I need except for the hide, which I'm trying to get here. By no mistake of my own, of course. And as soon as that is done, we get into our own metal tools, which I have put away for my little excursion here. Oh, that's a bad thing. Can I finish you off with that? That would be awesome. Doing the same amount of damage. Yay! Picky uppy, thank you. Let's see if I get any of my materials back here. Any arrows, any... I don't know. I'm at 19. Can I have those spears back? No? Alright. Do it your way. So, I'm gonna harvest that in a second. Let's have a look. Yeah, level 31. Didn't even get a level up from that, but I got a good chunk of XP, so that's good. Let's have a look in here. Haven't learned any height armor or anything. I got the spyglass ready, so I'm gonna craft that with the amount of height we get from this guy, hopefully. Learned the essential wood stuff to get into the essential stone stuff, like the wall and the foundation. I have the first dino gate right here. I'm gonna upgrade that to stone, hopefully, before we start crafting the raft, because I want to put stone tier on the raft to make it durable. Of course, I have the bow and arrow. I have the large storage box, so we can fit a lot of things on there. I will go into height as soon as I can. Wooden staircase, I need that to get the stone staircase. I have the feeding trough. I have the refining forge. I have the smithy. I have the metal tools, not the pike, but I will do the crossbow fairly soon. Hopefully. I have the first crop plot, which you always need. Well, these we get usually from drops, so I will see if I need to do that. Probably to get the large one. And as you can see, I'm stuck with stone window frame and all of that. I do want that. And then I don't really care. It's gonna be an ugly box on the raft. And then we can raft around the island and see if we find a nice spot and live on the raft for a while. We have everything there, we don't need to worry about anything, and then we can get into building on land whenever we feel we are ready. I think that's the best idea. That's the next thing I want. That's the next thing after that I want. I guess I want that first, actually. So I do need some more XPs. I guess level 35 should be fine to get us started. And then I meet you right back. Attack! It's a level 17 Raptor. I guess I can get that. Yeah, 63 damage versus 7. That should be fine. Here. Stupid Raptor. Awesome. So we got that done. I guess I should harvest you. For all the good you will do me. Yep, meat's always good to have. No level up from that. Alright, so as you can see my hotbar, I've been crafting some wooden stuff there. The raft is done, it's over there. It's nothing on it yet. We're level 34. I'm waiting for 1 or 2 more level ups. I have my own spyglass. We got like 190 hide out of that Diplodocus. That was good. I want to get enough XP so that I can go out, get the necessary metal requirements to get these 3 metal tools, obviously. I do want to have a crossbow if at all possible. Bow also is not bad. I mean, it's easy to repair even without the metal, so that might be a plus. I do need to get some fiber here because I ran out of the 2000 I had in the beginning, which I harvested before I did anything else pretty much. So, as you can see, I have repaired all the tools, but I still need to make my own and then maybe repair these again. What I'm gonna do is I get all the materials that I need to get some structures on that raft, and I will see if all the old tricks still work. If they do, I'm gonna show you. If they don't, well, I'm still gonna show you. It makes for a good episode, even with epic fails. So, meet you in a bit. Over here. Can you see me? Tell me, guys. Just, you know, tell me that this is what you've all been waiting for. Fog. Finally. I can't even see the tree line over there. I wouldn't even know if there's a Dillo approaching or a T-Rex or what. I guess there are no T-Rexes in this area, but we had a Raptor, so they are here, and I know there are scorpions. And, yeah. There's the raft. SPG SS Freedom, because it gives us the freedom to move around the area. I spawned it over there in the water and then noticed that you can actually drive it up all the way here. So let's see if some of the tricks still work. I need that, don't need you. I need you. And you, I suppose. Yep. So when you want to build on a raft, first of all, you have an issue getting this centered, right? And then second of all, it's way too high, I think. Too high up, that is. So, ideally, you want to have it like this height. Now let's see if we can make it that height. First of all, we use the old pillar trick. You know, you can put a pillar down and then snap a foundation to that pillar, and it's lower than if you had snapped the foundation by itself. So, do you know that you can grab this and then put down the pillar and it will be centered the moment you grab this. You just, you know, don't move. Like that. Don't always want to do that, so sometimes you just need to look up a little. This pillar is now perfectly centered, no matter what you do. As long as you didn't move around, it's perfectly centered. So now we're going to use the old trick, and I've crafted the wrong thing. Great! That's exactly what I wanted. That roof. Dang it. Well, good that I have at least 2 of these. So we can at least get things started, and then I show you the final result. Nope, this is what I wanted. So we go 2 out here, stick the pillar through there, and put this down. As you can see, this is already way lower than it would be. If you used that snap point over there, this is what you would get. It's a little weird, but it works. Eventually we're going to use stone for this, and I want to have it low enough so that the stone of that foundation is actually underneath the boat. So I want to see how low it needs to go. I guess we need to repeat this a couple more times. So what we do is we're going to recycle all these resources by getting all that back, getting that back, getting that back. Not sure if it's necessary to remove this pillar, but we're going to stick a new one through here. I can make 1, well, at least something. Won't get us anywhere. Can I? No, I can't put these anywhere, right? Let's just try and see if we get these materials back. If we can snap them somewhere. Hey, you can snap there. I can repeat this as much as I want. Last one. Don't do any more, otherwise you craft new ones. There we go. Slope, thatch, roof. Thank you very much. So what I do need now is ceiling, wooden one, thatch one. Well, for thatch it's called roof, right? That one, please. I'm gonna use those because they are cheaper. 5, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's getting dark. Macro. Oh. Alright. Guess there's nothing we can do about that. There you go. Stick you through there, and then put you down. Don't snap it to that one. Snap it to that pillar. There you go. So, let's have a look at this. This is almost low enough. I guess 1 or 2 more. If we can get this low enough, we can reach the boat without having to put a hatch frame down. If we have to, we just put the hatch frame over here where we can just see through and reach the boat. You know, I can press E to drive here, so that should be fine. We'll see. We will also try to get foundations all around the raft using the good old trick where you put down a ceiling and then snap a foundation under it. If it comes to that and if that works, I'm actually going to show you that just to complete this. Give me a couple minutes, be right back. And this is finally taking some sort of shape. Looking okay. As you can see, you can put down a 3x3 grid of foundations and cover the raft. Except for this one, because, well, you need to go somewhere when you want to drive, right? So that's what you would usually leave open. Then, that changed over the course of the recent and not so recent patches. You can use a thatch ceiling, no other material works for that. Snap it to one of these foundations and then you can snap a foundation underneath. The thing is, when I try this, usually it tries to replace the foundation next to it, like that one. So go as far away as possible so that it still snaps. And there you go. Afterwards you can remove that ceiling. Yeah. Trick, yeah. And that foundation stays in place. So that's how you can extend your raft. Be aware there's a build limit on the raft, so at some stage it will stop working. So what I'm trying to do is go 1 out here. Don't need you anymore, give me the resources. 1 out to that side and maybe 1 further out that way. And then we'll see what we can do with this. I do want to put some storage down, so maybe we go up then and have a roof where we do the crafting, and down here we have the storage and maybe a place for a pteranodon so we can fly around. Stuff like that. Let's see. Other thing I want to show you. There's this. As you can see here, it says spoils in 18 minutes into old cooked meat, which is that, which you can still eat. It doesn't provide as much nourishment as the regular cooked one. And then it takes a while longer to actually spoil into, well, it's called rotten meat here instead of spoiled meat, but I guess that's pretty much the same. So, that's one of the things. We did get prime meat from that Diplodocus, which I have stored away. And I think we do have some increased timers here, because that still says 22 minutes, and it was 45 when I stashed it away. We still have more meat. There's some queen bees. It's cute. It's really cute. So we're gonna cook up some more. The other thing I want to show you. Let's see. Stats are looking good if you want to, you know, have a look at this, make a screenshot, or just pause the game, pause the video, pause the game. Right. I've been going through here, down to stone tier and, you know, metal tools and all of that. I still haven't learned the crossbow. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna do that. You know why? Because I completely forgot that below that is where the real fun stuff starts. All the stuff that has been added. There's the Adobe stuff. Well, we have a big fence. It doesn't really cost that much, actually. What's that? I don't know. Brick, yeah, well, we need to make that stuff first, so I haven't started any of that yet, but I think for more permanent building we will get into all of these and see what we can do. So maybe we use this for a cooking shed and we use brick for our main house. Then again, sloped lumber, glass, wall, this whole lumber and glass stuff, it looks so gorgeous. That's... If you're from Germany and you have seen the old style German buildings around, you know, the kind of stuff they put up after the war, the farmhouses and all of that, this is exactly what that looks like. And it's so much nostalgia right in the fields. So I'm gonna get into this whole lumber thing pretty soon. There's a ramp, roof and all of that. There's your flintlock pistol and your musket. Barrel of gunpowder. There's baker's oven. Baking delicious edibles, alright. There were some crafting stations in here. Let's see where they start. Chair. No. Well, I guess that's also a way to end an episode. I guess we're gonna get into that once I actually had some time to familiarize myself with the engrams. I haven't spent any points yet, as you have seen, except for the necessary stuff. So let me continue that raft, and maybe the next time you tune in we have something that we can drive around. That's all for today, folks. If you liked the video, subscribe for more, leave a comment if you feel like it. Don't forget to enjoy yourselves. Check out the other guys who are working on this server as hard as I am. All the links are down in the description. See you soon, guys. Have fun.